My name is Mark Coulter. I'm a teacher at Hobartville School. Our project is called the Hobartville Wildlife Project, and so we're looking basically at building nesting boxes for birds and improving the habitat for nesting for small birds like finches by planting multiple plantings of grevilleas or spiker grevilleas to encourage them to come in and nest in our playground.
We would also like them to breed and get the population back up with all the native birds. So it would be very good to see them all come back, especially all the ones that have been endangered for so many years.
That'll also help with all the birds getting more birds into our playgrounds.
My effort is to try and get young people interested, which is very difficult, but that's my aim. I'd love to be able to do that. And these kids at this school are interested, which is great.
One of the first steps will be me getting organised and sending through a list of some plants. And then you guys have to get them in the ground and look after them, because those early times are the really important part.
I've been involved with the environment at Hobartville for a long time now. I've planted many of the large trees in the playground, so I thought it'd be nice to start some new projects. Last year we started our forest area. This year with the Alive program, it's given us the opportunity to increase our plantings with probably over 150 trees this year. So I love the school, I love the environment, I love to see kids get involved in environmental work, so that's basically why I got involved in it.
Yeah, and we're getting our kindergartens into the environment, the stage 1 people who are actually coming out at lunchtime and planting.
It was a fairly complicated project in making nesting boxes, but the children, they got into it. We drew the plans, we read the plans, they did all the measuring of the timber. They worked together really well as a team to do it, and what we've produced is pretty good. High school industrial arts teacher and couldn't believe that stage 3 kids are taking on a complicated task like this, so I'm really wrapped in that. And they go and tell their parents. The parents just love what they're doing. I've done bird studies throughout the program. As you can see behind me, we've done a lot of research, and I wanted to make sure they had some knowledge before we went out. So they know the birds we're aiming the nesting boxes for.
If you don't have birds, everything below that is going to go.
So what's the key thing then that schools, that educators, that people, everyday people in their own backyards can do to try and swing that trend back?
Well, it would be great for them to just take an interest and do their own backyards. If everybody made the backyard a haven for birds, solve the problem really.
And already we can see more birds being attracted. Wood ducks, black ducks, I've noticed in the last month or two walking in our playground, which I've never noticed before. And that's because of the work, I guess, we've put into the gardens over the previous years to get it to the stage now where we can provide some habitat.
We want the birds to be around because they are an animal that might get extinct one day. So we want them to be around as long as they can.
Because we think it's really important to help the animals and the environment.
We've just been studying up on all the birds, like what birds are in the area, roughly how much there are, and we just designed the boxes and made them.
I learned how there was different types of birds that I never knew of.
Yes, sort of same with plants too. Mr. Coulter is encouraging the whole school to do it, including teachers.
All the younger children think it's great.
It's important for the community to know what we're doing because the word's got to get out to the greater community, so they take some responsibility. They come and look at what we're doing and I guess take some of our ideas and perhaps implement them in their own backyards.
We're trying to encourage the outside of our school to help their environment by getting out in their gardens on the weekends, watering, weeding, planting, doing whatever we can to help the environment outside of our school.
And making sure there's no rubbish around.
Be more respectful of nature.
The wider community have been involved. We've had some parents come and help. It's been advertised through our school newsletter and it's on our website.
In our newsletters we write stuff that's been going on.
I know they're going to take these skills with them through, and I'm sure for the rest of their life, no doubt. I've really enjoyed the process. The kids are so motivated and they're so engaged.
The funding from the lab project has helped.
Most definitely. It takes the pressure off the school budget. It's a fairly substantial amount of money that the school probably wouldn't cover. We certainly wouldn't have put nesting boxes in if it hadn't been the Live program. And certainly buying the Gravilliers it's a great thing to put in the school. Our school will look fantastic in a few years to come. We're really proud of it. Without the Live project, I probably would have slowed things down this year because we had a massive year last year, but the Alive program has got me motivated again to continue what we were doing last year, and then it's sort of I'm looking forward to next year what we can do, and not just me, the kids have been asking me already what we can do for next year, so I think the Alive's made a big difference.
I love them.